Okay, so we're looking at lesson 1.3 on page 40, and there's some terms that we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at function families, okay? So different functions will give you a different looking graph. And the first one we're going to look at is linear. And it's just what it sounds like. Linear functions, let's say for example, maybe like x plus 3 is equal to y, will give you something that looks like a straight line. Now, the line might be going down. For example, we could have x minus 3 equals y, or different things you can do, but the line winds up being straight. Okay? So linear functions, they produce a straight line. Now, an exponential function, that's a little different animal. Let's say, for example, I have x squared equals y. So let's put in a number 2. 2 squared is equal to 4. Let's go 3. 3 squared is equal to 9. 4 squared is equal to 16. You can see this is coming up pretty quickly. 5 squared is equal to 25. 6 squared, 36. So it's not the same every time. You can see it went up 5, it went up 7, it went up 9, it went up 11. That's going to start looking like this. So when you have an exponential function, what happens is you have a steep up, or you could start high and have a steep down. Okay? Could go either way. Now, two other terms you're looking at on that page: absolute minimum. Minimum is your lowest, and sometimes a function will graph and it'll have an absolute minimum and it'll have an absolute maximum. Okay? Let's take a look at these two. So you can see the highest this thing gets on the y line is right there. There's your absolute maximum. This one has an absolute minimum. That's as low as it gets in relation to the y line. Okay? You could have a graph where you're going to have a graph coming up where you have a 747 that's climbing, and it starts at 0, so there's your absolute minimum, and it stops climbing at 10,000 feet, so there's your absolute maximum. So just a few terms, little help to explain those for you.